All right, and now it is the final race of the Road to Pro. Luckily, we left early this morning and got back into town, so I'm ready to race. And, well, does not like we have Gavin in our race. Top driver, 4,000. Am I Gavin over 4,500? Or am I just missing his name? Well, shit. He's just too damn good, I guess. The hell? Did he not? I'm confused. He must... The hell is... I'm sorry, I've got to look this up. Either I'm blind, or Gavin has just had his iRating skyrocket. Or he didn't sign up and was just in practice. Am I missing him? Nope, he's in a race. Looks like he's made a higher split than us, because holy shit. He's nearly up to 5,000. He's too good to race with us. Never get to see his iRating because he doesn't have that up on his screen and doesn't look at results, but apparently he is now a 4,521. So I am guessing he is the very last car or around that in his split. But he is too damn good to be in our split, apparently, where it's people under 4,500. So good luck to him. Yeah, well, that'll give me something to watch and not know what actually is going to happen. Let's refresh paint schemes. We haven't had any luck with this scheme, so I have, went ahead and changed the, numbers.
Black flag is for us.
Color.
The officials upset,
I don't think it looks good.
You better get on with
I don't know. I was trying to find the right blend of it, but we're going with the volt numbers, and hopefully that'll bring us a bit more luck. But yeah, so the trip to Minneapolis was great. Got up there, went up to just enjoy a soccer game because the chances of us winning in the round of 16 against an MLS team for the second time now since we beat Chicago 2 rounds ago. So our chances of winning this just not there. And well, for some reason they didn't even bring out a full lineup. So they only had like 5 people on the bench. They brought out kind of a half team, so normal starters and then some younger people. And then they put their third string goalie in. And 6 minutes into the game, they score on us, and we're all like, "Oh, this is the end. This is gonna be it. We're done for." Because when someone scores on you that quick, you expect that it's going to be a bad one. And then they decided to try to win it 1-0. And that was a bad plan because we picked up a really quick one right at the end of stoppage time at the first half. So we go into the half even. So now we've got the momentum. Our players are like, hell yeah, we can do this. And then we come out of half and score another quick one off of a bad header that a dude, it was on Sports Center top 10 as the number 4 because he just brought it down off his chest and drilled it into the top of the net. So we go up 2-1, and then they just couldn't do anything. And then we, within the last 10 minutes, went really defensive, held off a bunch of pressure, got a few lucky crossbars and just kind of bad balls. But it wasn't lucky that we won. It was just soccer. Anyone can win on any day, and somehow they did it. And now we move on to the quarterfinals. Yeah. Which is absolutely ridiculous. And thankfully, everything is continuing to go right for us. We're going to play Kansas City instead of Houston because KC beat Houston. So only a 2.5-hour drive for a quick one-day trip down there. And I mean, at this point, it's like we're going to lose at some point. You know, I'm going to keep going because probably not going to get to this point ever again in my lifetime. Just, it's all clicking. We're getting lucky draws. We're beating teams we shouldn't beat. And it's going to be fun to see where it's going. So I'm thinking about doing like a little video to explain this whole soccer system and what this tournament is, because I think a lot of people kind of get confused by it because it's definitely not like any other American sport. But it's been a hell of a run, and I mean, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. So, but now it's time to race. Here in our not good enough like Gavin split, and yeah, see what we do from where are we starting? 31st. So we'll see what we do down here. Hop in and 100 laps
Next time by,
tomorrow
you'll be
night,
lining up on the
Friday
inside.
night.
Closed,
I
pit road is
will
closed.
be doing the Coke 600. That'll be 400 laps. Depending on how the race is going in the first half of the Coke 600, I might split it up into 2 different videos. Because if the first half is taking a long time, you know, you're going to be pushing 3-4 hours for the whole video, and that will take forever to upload. So
You have 3 additional sets
I
of
don't
tires
like
during this
splitting
race. Have a good
races
race.
up, but with that one, if the recording dies at any point in the video, we lose everything, because I had to switch from MKV to MP4. MKV was nice because if you had an issue,
Catch
it
up 5 car.
automatically saved everything up to that point.
Catch up
So
19 car. Catch
sadly,
up 22 car.
YouTube stopped supporting that.
Catch up 4 car. Catch up 31 car. Catch up 24 car. Catch
I
up
really
9 car.
hate
Catch up
these
6 car.
angled
Catch up
starts.
2 car.
You got one lap,
Catch up 10
everyone's
car.
got to catch up,
Catch up
and
16 car.
it spreads the field out so much trying to get going. Start us on pit road in a grid lineup. It's the best way to do it. It's kind of like the driving out of the pits. It's like, or driving out of the garages. It was cool the first time. It's just, let's just do it the regular way that we've been doing it the rest of the time.
About to go green. Stay focused.
And no, you can't drive out of the garages, I don't think. There might be something that you can enable in single player for a few tracks, but I was referencing Arc Sim Racing. That shit got old, especially at Pocono. Having to drive out of the garage every time. Alright, well, we're going to do our normal thing, because I've got very few laps on this, and all of those laps ended with a spin. Go to the outside. Too wide up me, and I did not want to deal with going into the corner faster than I can handle right now. So Gavin and I are running different setups. I just told him to pick whatever one he was going to run because they felt the same to me. And so I was just going to pick the opposite. So if we were in a race together, we could see how they handled. And well, that didn't work out since we're not in the same race, but honestly, they felt the exact same to me, so all I know is I can't flat-foot it. Charlotte is definitely tighter feeling, like a much tighter corner than Texas, so we're not doing that. In practice, there was so much dirt kicked up off of the apron that the bottom line sucked, and the top line needs to be blown off because there's still dirt and debris up top on it since they're not cleaning the track for Road to Pro. So I'm being patient now, learn the truck, make sure that it's not going to go stupid later, because I have no idea what it does past 3 laps. And hopefully have a bit of tire saved up as well, and stay out of anyone's messes. Looks like we got some people falling off. I don't know, it's a long race, 100 laps. I mean, the ending will sneak up on us, but I'm not too concerned right now, because most likely we're going to see a wreck, and I don't feel comfortable with the truck yet. It's very snappy in the center. Just gonna let this guy go, because he was starting to look impatient. He's never been an issue, but it just seemed like he wanted to start making his run to the front, and I really don't feel like I can pass anyone ahead of us right now. But first half of the race is practice for me, as always, and then hopefully I'll get better in the second half, and hopefully I am not taking a whole lot out of the tires. I had someone ask me to explain it a little more when I say that you can burn the right front up by driving slower. What I mean by that is you're not rotating the car on entry. And to be fast and have good tire wear, you need to rotate on entry and kind of drive off the right rear in the corner. When you're going slow, you're doing less wear, but you're also not getting that rotation. And so you're doing less wear, but wearing the right front out more. So you are gaining something out of it, but missing out on that rotation if you're good enough to actually get it to rotate and get on the right rear is just, it's what causes a bunch of issues if you don't do that. So we'll drive slow, but it's not like we're going to be quicker than the fast guys that are rotating the car and getting the balance perfect with the right rear and right front. but sometimes you can drive slow and just, since you're lifting off, the car's landing and you're having to turn the wheel into the corner instead of letting it rotate itself into the corner on throttle. So, if that made any sense, that's what I mean by sometimes I wear the right front more by going slow. It's not that, you know, we're wearing it less, but we're wearing it more than the right rear. And I hardly ever can drive the car hard enough and with enough yaw to wear the right rear evenly like the fast guys do. Not one of my specialties of driving on the edge. You would think, since I like dirt racing, I would be okay at that, but for some reason I'm just, with dirt racing, I guess it's kind of the same. I like to drive off the left rear off the corner. That's why I'm always on the bottom side. But this one's looking good for going green. We've got 39 more laps we can do at this pace. We're definitely going to be a lap down unless the leaders are all stuck together right in front of us. See how far behind we are. 10 seconds behind, that's not as bad as I thought it would be. So they're just all kind of in a super pack ahead of us, I guess. I'm starting to feel like we're becoming quicker than some of these guys. And we nearly get wrecked there. I don't know what the hell that was. He just turned left down the backstretch before we even got to the corner. That was unusual from him. Didn't think we did anything wrong there, but no idea. I mean, fuck, we let him go. Alright, right there, bad. Overdrove the center, right front. Got used up a bit. I don't need to go too hard here. I just need to drive like we have been, nice and easy, and pass these guys because, I mean, I'm sure they're all saving still, but we're a quarter of the way or more, a third of the way probably, into the run. Save all run, it's not going to do you any good. Plus, I wasn't really trying there, and he had a big bobble off the apron. I don't know what he's doing. He's driving down the middle of the straightaway, and car's feeling good right now. I just keep seeing more and more cars getting closer to us. And I don't know how these guys are getting loose. Are we going to get let by, or are we going to have to fight for dead last? Find out. didn't really look at any of the other names in this race, so. Seemed like there was more people signed up for this one.
31.582.
Rachel's in this one, so hopefully we don't end up running into her wrecked car, although we didn't at Kansas, so that was a positive.
Car outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
Alright, at least the 13 is smart and just backed off instead of going side by side into the corner there. I thought he was going to for a second.
31.696.
Got someone getting loose up ahead, seeing a bit of smoke. We're going to be getting into nighttime. The whole pack is coming back to us. Thought things were starting to string out in front of us, but there's just a massive pack. 33 is getting loose. He's going to let us go. So at least we got some smarter racers back here.
There's a car on the high side. Keep low.
Never mind. He stays on our outside to fight it. This will make us both slow. Push it through the corner and see if we can clear him.
31.802.
This guy gets big loose. Luckily we clear him and don't get stuck on the outside, and he's getting more big loose. And this guy is as well. Jesus. What kind of setups do you guys have in?
31.839.
Did not practice green flag stop since I didn't even practice any runs over 3 laps, so we should be able to get down onto pit road pretty easy, but we gotta remember that the apron is dusty. But looking at how some of these guys are going stupid loose, probably not gonna get to green flag stops. And we got a little loose there as well, but just pushing through it.
31.829.
This guy might fight it. He's going to.
Stay low.
Don't know why, but
Still there, hold your line. Stay low, there's a car
and he
on the
stays
high
on
side.
our outside into the corner because apparently he wants to make his car even worse.
Stay low, there's a car
There you
on the
go.
high side.
Had you just lifted off on corner entry, you wouldn't have had to lose as much time.
31.98.
But considering that he is nearly wrecking in the center and exit to the corner, thinking he's just focused on trying to survive. Yeah, I'm planted right now. If I drive too hard on exit, too much throttle, then it gets bound up and it'll start to snap. But if I just go this pace, we're gonna get our butts kicked on a short run, but if we go long run, we're getting to the point where it's like, shit, these guys are stacked up here. We're gonna have to get through a lot of traffic. So we'll pit it halfway. Maybe a little earlier. Depending on how much we want to, if there's a group of people that we can jump instead of passing them. Big smoke up ahead though. Hopefully whoever that was saved it. I think we're just gonna try to let this settle out in front of us. They are still fighting pretty hard. They're not all that much slower than us. And with that big smoke, I say we just save our tires a bit here. Looks like the white car on the outside is wrecking loose. I think that's who it was that was smoking. Probably still like trying to flat foot it. Who knows? But we'll do a bit more saving here. Car getting loose. We're getting a little loose there. Wall scrape by William ahead of us. Might have been prediction code. To the leaders, we are 9 seconds behind the leader. So we have gained on the leader since I last looked. And the back of the field is still 13 seconds behind the leader, so really nothing has changed much through this. Leaders haven't really pulled away. And yeah, this group of people, luckily they're getting single filed so we can start working our way through it. But right now that does not look like something I want to go into and get wrecked out of. But we're really only 17 laps away from pitting, so, or less. I guess we can't go in too early, because we are just over 50 laps we can make. Unless I'm doing bad math.
32.286.
More smoke, someone down on the apron.
Go high.
That's a 4 car. Looks like he is giving up. Yeah, I'm not really catching these guys quick. Everyone's just really evened out, and we're doing caution.
Yellow flag. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now. Catch up, 16 car.
It looks like maybe the 4 car stopped on track to exit out, and that caused the yellow. That sucks. Don't know why. I mean, if that was the reason why, I don't know why people don't just drive back to the pits if they're going to give up, but don't see any tire marks, don't see any smoke. There wasn't any wrecked cars on the list, but who knows, maybe something happened behind us that we didn't see. Alright, so we are in possible stretch territory.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1.
So I think we'll just,
Right
since
here.
we're at the back, we'll come back in, top off, do everything that we can to give ourselves the best chance to make it all the way.
That's it, go.
Tires were 83/81. That's good.
They want you in single file. Jetstar 28 car. Jetstar 28 car. Half 7 car.
Not saving fuel right now, because we're gonna come back in.
Jetstar 28 car.
Gonna get a couple of pace laps here, since we're not at 2 to go. We'll get 2 to go this time, and we will come down for fuel on the next one. That way we're a little closer to the front when we come down. And get back out. It's probably gonna be better just to have saved fuel under these 2 laps of caution, but gotta try it. And we can't go our pace. That saves the tires up here anyways. Yeah, it looks like we're 3.25 gallons short. But still, we're gonna come in an early caution, something like that, and then a run to the end could get us. I mean, yeah, we'll still have to come in, but we'll just try it. So right now, us being in the back, us being right here is just us getting wrecked, because everyone behind us is going to be going much quicker. We've already seen people being really aggressive for no reason.
Pit box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Go, go, go!
So here's where you normally use up too much fuel trying to catch up with the field, so you're not too far behind on the restart. Right now it looks like we're okay. We're at 18.59. We're catching the field. Just in case dirt is on our tires. There was a lot of debris that was getting picked up there on the apron. 2.43 gallons short.
Get ready, going green.
Alright, let's do our thing.
The pace car is in.
Try to win it this way, because I definitely am not fast enough to win it on speed.
Green flag, green flag.
These guys look like they were all going to wreck on the bottom line.
1 minute 15.086.
we just really babied it up to speed, and no one ahead of us pulled away. Alright, I don't think Seth is having issues down the backstretch, and his car is turning on him in the middle of the straightaway because he nearly did the same thing to the 29 1.8 gallons. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we can save enough, but it doesn't matter if we get too far behind, because we've seen that we stay even with the leaders at a certain point, so we'll give it a shot. Should we try clutching? See how much that saves me. We're gonna lose a lot of time, but just do it once and see. It saves us quite a bit.
Car outside. Clear.
Behind this guy and draft him. Let me decide what we're gonna do here. I mean, if we get a caution at around 50, I think we can just stay out and be good on fuel and gain track position. I think that's what we're going to have to go with. Right now we're 11.8 seconds behind the leader. I'm sure we're a little bit more now since we did another corner like that. 12.7. So yeah, I'm not going to clutch it because we were going to lose way too much time there, but we'll definitely, as long as we haven't put too many laps on the tires, I mean, it also depends on what everyone does in front of us, but I think a quick caution here, everyone's coming down to fuel up. But probably not take tires. How many sets do we have left? We got 2 sets. They might take tires. Yeah, we'll just do like we did last run. We'll eventually catch everyone, or stay around 10 seconds back from the leader. I don't think draft is that important, but maybe it is. get it to turn on entry there as I kept more.
Okay.
Felt like we hit a limit on the right front and it just would not turn.
215.
Yeah, this was a bad idea, unless they wad them up. Honestly, if someone wrecks, it's going to be a big one, so... Everyone is on top of each other within 7 seconds. I think everyone kind of saw that you have to make passes because it's pretty damn hard to pass, even if you're on fresher tires or on less worn tires. I guess is a better way to say it. So we got to start thinking about how we're going to approach this. If it does go green the whole way. We can't make it, but we can do a quick stop. But we've also dug ourselves into a massive hole that we're kind of sitting right around 15 seconds back from the leader. But we just got a couple of people in our view. Looser. That time the nose pushed. And we're gaining on the leader right now. So we don't need to push it too hard now. We're back in that same situation where we were with the last one. So now we just think about taking a quick splash and maybe rights only and hope that the balance is okay. Maybe tighten it up just a tiny bit since we'll not be taking a full tank. I think everyone else is going to be going long, just afraid to pit. There's no one a lap down, other than the 17's 3 laps down. So if we're the only one to go in, we get the lucky dog. What I'd like to do is come out right where we're at. Say maybe once we catch the field again, then we pull the trigger on a pit stop. Just be aggressive on the strategy. I am afraid though 2 tires is going to be crazy loose. Alright, let's just get it set up for this scenario. Take 3.4 gallons just because we can't take 2, and it looks like our fuel usage is getting higher anyway, so yeah, we'll take 3.4. And right sides only. snug it up a tiny bit. Alright, that's the plan. It, of course, won't work, but we'll give it a shot. .8 behind the leaders, so we've gained a whole second. And Rachel is on pit road. Our plans right now. We got others on pit road. Okay, I'm going this time. We'll just have to take the wave around if yellow comes out. Because if we wait too long, we're going to be so damn loose on 2 tires. We don't need a full pit stop. Oh my god. Pitting from the high side. Very slow. More people on pit road. Alright. I didn't think this many people would be trying it, but it's alright. How many are taking 4 and how many are just doing 2? And will I just instantly self-spin? Hopefully I can come out right at the back of our pack, which it looks like we're going to, so that's good. The guys ahead definitely took 4 tires. They are way closer to us. Gotta be very careful on the apron. And hope this thing drives okay. Tires came off 91.90, so there shouldn't be too much of a split difference. There'll be a heat difference that I'm going to have to be careful of for a second. Alright, we got a little strategy now to liven things up. What do we got for speed? Oh boy. Don't be that guy. So everyone else is either going to have to go no tires at the end with a splash of fuel, or take 4 tires, I think. Because I think the 2 tires is just going to be way too loose on way older tires. But most likely we're going to get a caution and none of it's going to matter. But it's fun to, when you're completely out of the race, to go for the stupid strategy. It might have been too long of a run for us to even try 2 tires, but I think it's going to even back out. I'm going to be positive and say we can get a top 20 out of this. Our pit strategy worked in Xfinity. Why not try to get it to work in this one?
31.069.
It is super loose though right now. I'm glad I threw a bit of right rear in it to tighten it up for this.
31.197. The lead is pitting now.
Alright, that's going to get more people down. I don't think we're going to gain any spots out of pitting on these early stops, but the people that go long, I definitely think we're going to... I mean, we've already pulled away from the leaders 5 seconds, it looks like, 4 or 5 seconds. So the longer they stay out, the more we're gaining on those midfield people that we're actually racing.
31.301.
And all the people that we're running with are right in front of us now. We're pretty much right back in that same position. If they go long, they're going to have less time to make up anything. This is going to be an interesting one. We got more people on pit road.
31.313.
Here we go. We are making a pass on strategy there. 22. He'll be able to track us down and pass us, but I am surprised as many people are pitting as there is. I figured a lot of people would go longer, but I guess everyone's just splitting it in half. We got another one as we pass the 13.
31.401. Slow car down low.
Hope everyone keeps it clean as they run into each other, and we got one pitting that's in the wall, it looks like. 29 is out on old tires, so 11 people haven't pit.
The lead is pitting now.
Got one really slow up top.
Car inside. Clear inside. 31.64.
We're into 29th. We just passed William. Seth and the 7 are going long, it looks like. We might get ourselves back on the lead lap at this rate. Oh, this is not going to be a good situation.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear up top.
Alright, here come some of the guys that probably took 4 tires. But if we get past the 31 up ahead, then we're back on the lead lap and don't have to worry about the yellow.
Stay high to the car on the low side. Keep high. Still there at the bottom. Clear inside.
Holy shit. Alright, that was a big jump sideways.
Inside. Still there, hold your line. 31.83. Clear.
Don't turn it down off the corner. Alright, we're not going to get a top 20.
Car inside.
That's for sure.
Still there.
almost on the lead lap, though. And we did gain a lot of track position.
Outside.
Lead lap car.
31.735. Outside clear.
So all these people that aren't pitting, which I think is only 3 people now, they're really, like, if they pit, they're going to come out in 30th. So this isn't doing them any good. Like, if they pit under yellow, they haven't gained anything because everyone's unlapped themselves. And there you go. Essentially, they have an extra set of tires, is all. Couple of people out there. Don't know why we are going slow, but fuck you guys, I'm going. Gotta go all the way around. How many people are gonna jump down pit road thinking that it's open for them? Alright, so we're not going to take, no, let's take a splash of fuel. No. Yeah, splash of fuel. 4 tires. And undo our adjustments.
Lucky dog, let them pass on the outside. Catch up, 33, car.
Now we're going to have fresher tires. And half the field is going to be on a couple of lap old tires. But now, if it's like every other race, now it's just wrecking to the end. So, unfortunate that there was a wreck, but it kind of saved us. Because we were dead last, and we were going to stay dead last. The 2 tires were not the way to go. And that early definitely did not pay off. It wasn't going to pay off with 20 more laps left. We were going to get swamped.
Just a reminder that you only have 1 set of left tires remaining.
Yep, we only got lefts left.
Single file. Catch up, 33, car.
Out of right sides. Right side tires 97.93. Holy shit, we were really loose. But it looks like it took out a lot of people in that wreck, so that's going to be a bunch of free spots. But we really haven't changed positions. The people that stayed out, they are, I guess they're up in the 7th, and only 5 or 6 people stayed out there. Everyone else came down. So really not a bad plan. It worked out for him. I didn't think it was going to, since we were all unlapping ourselves. So they got track position now. We're still at the back of the lead lap. There are 28 people on the lead lap. And we're in 24th. At least we got back onto the lead lap, didn't have to take a lucky dog or a wave around, because that would have been bad for us. Now we just got to miss the wreck. I think the car is going to be tighter now because of 4 tires and fuel, no fuel, so we should be able to run it pretty hard and not worry about some of the issues that I've had.
One to go. Next time by.
Inside.
Line up on the inside. 1 minute 31.77.
So yeah, we're not going to drop back as far as we have been, but we may stay right at the back of the field, just in case they don't wreck. But I feel like there's a lot of people that are not in the positions they feel like they should be, and so they're going to be trying to get some stuff back, since they got unsorted with the pit stops under green. But we're a possible top 20. It's not the way I drew it up. My brilliant plan of a 2-tire stop was not going to get us much, if anything. We got ahead of a lot of people. I think we almost made it in the top 10 of people that had pit. So they were blowing past us. Alright. What are we going to get? Wreckfest or a nice run to the end?
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Top line did not go, or at least the 33 didn't go.
1 minute 23.608.
Let's feel out the car, make sure we know what it's going to do. Nope, they were wrecking. Nope, I thought they were wrecking. Fuck, I saw the white car turn down and then a green car turn out, and now they're wrecking.
Outside is clear. Low car up high. Caution, yellow flag.
Kidding me, dude?
Line up, single file.
Last
Pit road is
goddamn
closed.
car on the lead lap, and you can't
Catch up, 21
fucking
car.
slow
Catch
down.
up, 31 car. Catch up, 33 car.
Pay attention. Shit. I don't think it fucked up our right sides, but still annoying as hell.
Pit road's open.
Alright, well, let's come in and get our left sides, because we're at the back. I feel like I damaged my left sides more than anything.
Car.
No fuel, left sides only. Here's the winning call, left sides only.
Pit boxing, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that really didn't work out for the 34, because he was dropping like a rock and then got involved in that. So him staying out long and getting that track position with the yellow. But that was a few more people wrecked. And I'm gonna assume we're wrecking to the end here. 98's on the right, fresh on the left. So it took a little bit of life out of the tires with that slide. But this is how iRacing goes most of the time. Long run in the middle, then someone does something stupid and gets a wreck, and then it's just wrecking to the end. So at least we knew it was coming.
Half up, 35 car. Half up, 23 car.
We're in the top 20. With only damaged cars behind us. And our super special left sides that we just threw on. I should start saving fuel just we go 10 laps here and then get a yellow and 3 green, white checkers. Just to make sure we don't put ourselves out. But I think we're going to be at the back this entire time anyways.
One lap to green. You're on the outside this time.
Well, hopefully the 33 gets a better start.
1 minute 31.0.
Otherwise, we're going to be behind all the wrecked cars by the time we get shifted up to 3rd gear. Alright, so top 20 right now. No idea where we're at on speed, but hope we can do what we need to do here and gain a few more cheap spots.
Get ready, going green. Post car is off, time to do your job.
Running into each other.
Green, green, green.
I get the bad start this time. Bad shift.
Car inside, 1 minute 28.7.
A car's going 3 wide up the middle because he is clearly just an idiot. And he's running into the 34.
You're up top, 3 wide. Inside, 2 wide. Still there. Still inside. Still there. Clear inside.
Alright. He's down on power, so we got around him.
5, 1, 4. 10 to go. This time by.
Feeling very comfortable.
Inside.
Hopefully everyone gets around him before yellow. Damn it.
They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Alright, well, we're starting 19th. No, it's 18th, since that was the car in front of us. Not very far. But we're where our number says we should be. And we'll restart and only have
Catch up, 33.
like
Car.
3-4 laps.
Pit road's open.
Car is very tight right now, so I can go a lot harder at the start. We've got a ton of fuel now with these pace laps, so. So we we should be able to get around the 33 on the start into the first corner. And then hopefully we just get enough running that we can make some passes.
Car 25, got the lucky dog, let them pass on the outside.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Gavin's went, because he's got to be like the lowest car number in his race with how it split right at 45. He's just getting too good. Hopefully he's got a good race, because this thing's good on long run if you save the tires. He's probably running like I am, so hopefully he's able to, like, it's just everything stayed too packed up the whole run. There was not enough separation. I think we gotta go first gear start. I really hate doing it, but we're getting killed on these starts.
Pit road is closed right now.
So we're gonna go lap 90, coming to 96. So we'll have 5 laps.
Pasta 14 car.
On the 9th row now, farthest we've been up.
One to go, next time by. Line up on the outside. 1 minute.
Just depends on how spread out and the top row stays as we come through 3 and 4 on if we can start in first or not. Because if we're having to close up really quick, then like Flex Seal car up there is not close enough, and the car in front of him is not close enough, so it's gonna cause us to jam up a bit or have to catch up a little bit into 4 unless they do it on the backstretch here. And then we got to watch out for the 8 throwing a dumb move. Just hopefully don't spin the tires. Didn't feel like it would, but
get ready, going green. The pace car is in.
bottom side gets jammed up.
1 minute 28.
Puts us up to 17th.
5 laps to go.
Now we missed the next wreck. Watch out, boys. I've got left sides only.
Car outside.
This guy's getting loose. They're 3 wide. One's in the wall.
Still there, hold your line. Go low, caution, yellow flag. Line up, single.
Woo!
Close,
I took the 1X there because I figured William was still on our outside. Oh, we gotta let all these guys by too. That's bullshit. They don't deserve to get let by. I had to give the 16 room. I will gladly take the 1X because he had to sneak by that and was still on our outside.
Letter 7, car by.
Don't deserve those spots. And we have to be behind the 16. Well, that sucks. Alright, 7's going in the pits. I mean, we gained spots. Looks like we're in 15th. Yep, 15th. So now we're going to green, white, checkered land.
Car 35. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside. Letter 35. Car by.
It was just another one of those people that was out of position that got a bobble and ended up in the wall, and then that forced everyone 3 wide, and then it's just so narrow there. Everyone was going to get hooked there. I don't think the 10's damaged. Is he going in the pits, though? Yes. Alright, well, that puts us on the outside now.
We've got a green-white checkered finish after this caution. Pit road is closed right now.
So we'll try to get around William again. And then I'm content. But if things open up, we'll go for it. But I'm not going to force something that might wreck us for an extra spot when we've been gifted about 20 spots here. About 16 spots. We were running 30th. We were going to get 30th or 31st if it had stayed green. But I don't think the first gear start helped with, because everyone was just creeping up, getting closer. We're pretty much right on the limiter anyways, but we got lucky because the other line got stacked up.
Letter 16, car by. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. 1 to go, next time by. 1 minute 32.974. You're on the outside this time.
So now we got the 14 behind us. He hasn't really been that great on restarts, so both the cars in the row behind us haven't, so we'll probably not have any challenged from behind because the 8's down on power. And I don't know who the other car is. Get some luck and finish this thing out. This last 20 laps has taken forever. $400 of these are gonna be long and brutal tomorrow. This guy's staying way too far behind.
About to go green, stay focused.
Hopefully this guy goes early.
Pace car is off.
As good a start as I could get. And as predicted, the row behind us did not go. Now Williams been a little slow through the corner. I think he's fighting a little loose. He gets a big push out of the corner, so we might be able to get to his inside here. Big bump draft down the backstretch and shoot out ahead of us. I get a bad push. Wasn't ready for that. Alright. There's no slowing down for Rex now. Yeah, we got nothing for this guy. They're going to be 3 wide going into the corner, so we're going to go low. Oh, they just got back down to 2 wide. Everyone should survive off of here. I will take my 14th place. And we got lucky to get a top 15. It wasn't the setup, it's just I could not fire off with this. And it did not spread out at the end, or at the end of runs. It just did not open up like I needed to in order to make passes. But 14th place with 1 incident that I gave to myself to avoid possible 4 incidents. Not bad. Some dumb strategy. We used all our tires. But I can't complain about that. We got 14th when we were supposed to finish 18th. And we should have finished 30th in reality. So let's jump to the yellows, and then we'll go through all the incidents once we get to 20 to go. The colors of the numbers are growing on me there. I'm liking that. I think that brought me some luck, because it doesn't feel like I've ever had luck with this paint scheme. Our car blows up. And is he the caution? He shouldn't be. It switches to yellow right now. So it looks like he was the caution. Has to be. So right as he was exiting out. And now I'm not annoyed by it because he couldn't make it back to... I mean, he could have coasted back to the pits. He definitely got on the brakes, but when you blow your engine like that... So, yeah, this guy was catching right where the car was stopped. And, I mean, that's the only thing I see happening, so... Unfortunate. Didn't need that, but we get it. Then we go all the way. I mean, we didn't even have a wreck until 20 to go. Oh, look who it is. 8 car. That doesn't bring out the wreck. I mean, man, how many stupid moves are we going to see this guy do? Not this guy, but the 8. And 3 wide on the front stretch, and the 12 just kept coming up. Like, you know you're 3 wide. You have to know you're 3 wide. You can't come up like that. You got to keep it low. He keeps it low, and then he just creeps up and creeps up and creeps up. And yeah, there's prediction code, but you had to stay lower than that. So that just walks them all up. And this time Rachel's flying into the wreck. Somehow we don't end up wrecked into her like we always do. So that is why that green run ended. And then Seth is just, I don't know what happened to him out of the corner. Did he get loose? He never got going. Bad shift. He's on new tires. Oh, he gets out of the throttle massively there. Up the track, then stuck 3 wide. And this is, I'll show you what I saw. Okay, so what I'm seeing is the white truck. Let's go back to this, because, I mean, y'all are going to be like, what the, why did you jump out of the throttle there? So, I see the white truck pushing up. Like, I see that white truck right here in the middle pushing up out of the corner to a guy that's trying to get around his outside. So I'm thinking they're going to be slamming into the wall. So then I see, look at everyone just dive to the right. Like, you see the green car right there, and then it looked like the red car ahead of him up there, this red and white truck. I see them dive to the right. I'm thinking, okay, I just saw 2 trucks about ready to put themselves into the wall, and now we got people diving up the track down the middle of the backstretch. I was like, nope. And then, oh, okay, well, I just put 2 and 2 together and got 5 there, because that wasn't a wreck. And then we get to this point, and let's get back outside. Then the 34 is just getting loose on his own. Might have been contact, but he was going to lose it anyways. He drops down in front of the 31. 31's going to get punted here. Nothing, like, I don't know why the fuck. 34 was a mess there. I don't know if that's the same guy that we've always raced, but 21 goes for a ride. Nope. Hits the barrels. And then I'm just getting ran over here. I even move up the track, and he moved up with me, and he just continues to push through. Like, tries to drive into the wreck. I guess he just wanted to be the fastest one through the wreck, but that was very annoying. And William into the wall. And then Young's going to get a little loose here, and just nowhere anyone can go. When you're racing that hard at the end, you can't check up in time for that. And let's see what happened to the 7, because him and the 34 were both the ones that gained off of not pitting. He goes into the corner, and he does a big lift because the guy in front of him got loose. That takes him up to the wall. Then they're 3 wide, and the 9 gets hooked into him. Slammed hard into the wall. Yeah, the 9 prediction code, but they were going to hit anyways. 10 somehow. Where is the 10 from? Canada? I don't know. He's got like a force shield around that thing. Because he should have got slammed hard into right there, and it looks like it didn't even do anything to his truck. And then me going through it, I'm like, I know I got a car on my outside, I gotta give him room. And then I knew we had to give him room still because he was lower. Take the 1X. All good. Got the 20 up into the 11, but nothing comes out of that. And the 19 wins. Yeah, 19 wins. So good job to him. And Adam, I didn't even see him in this race. He gets second. So, was there anyone else that I know as a viewer in here? I don't think anyone else is in here, and I don't think anyone said hi. So, yeah. So there we go. Let's take a look at the results. And I'm definitely not even going to go look at the results for the split above us. I will just watch that from Gavin's view and see what happens. But P14, we gained 23 I rating, and we gained 65 safety rating. Come away with 1 incident, but yeah, I kind of put myself out of that race and got lucky to even be back in it. So it was interesting. A lot of boring parts in the middle, I guess, since I was so far behind, but had to see if I could stretch it. I should have known better, but had to try it. I mean, why not? So, hope you enjoyed the season. Let's see if results are up now. Give me a second to pull this up. So if we got results posted, we can find out where we finished in this. Let's finish with a decent 150 point race. That's not terrible. Go to Charlotte, and we are not in here, so only 1 race is done and posted up here. So, yeah, I guess we won't know until later, so can't put it in the video. Hope you enjoyed the race. Thanks for watching.